In terms of implant sizing, I've never been a big fan of having people take a box full of implants and just sort of randomly pick the one that they think is going to fit them. It has to be sized properly. I always say a gorgeous woman, gorgeous dress, different sizes, it's not going to work out beautifully. The width of the breast and the diameter of the implant have to be the same. That's number one. Then you can play a little bit with projection in terms of how much it sticks out from the chest wall or how tall it is if it's lying on a table. In general, I prefer smaller implants because I feel like, compared to what you normally see, because I feel like they fit better, and I feel like that's really what's tailored to the patient. Always listen to the patient, always see what they want, but ideally find something that's going to fit them. And really, I'm always trying to get to where it just looks natural. It looks like that could have been the ideal breast that just happened to that patient. Another reason why I don't really love large implants, and I mean very large, is because there are a lot of things that can happen as a result of having a large implant. You can thin the skin by stretching it. You can weaken the skin. You can thin the breast tissue itself so that if you ever take the implant out, you actually have less than you started with. And the other thing that a lot of people don't realize is you can push against the chest wall. You put in a huge implant, it needs somewhere to go. It will stretch the breast and the skin to some degree, but it's also going to have the potential to flatten the ribs, which are made of cartilage and are somewhat soft. And there's been many times I've taken out a large, older implant, the chest wall's actually caved in from it. These are some of the things that I think patients might not realize when they're going really big, is what are the long-term effects, and what if I get to a point in my life where I don't want an implant anymore? If I've really stretched things out and I've really caved things in, that could be a very different situation than where I even began with before I had my augmentation.